Hello, this is Jennifer Vanderbeek, Imagine Artist in Residence, and in today's video I have a small card with some big impact thanks to some carefully chosen technique combinations. So I'm starting with some colored cardstock, and I've cut it to 12 inches by 5.5, and I'm going to score it at 4.25 and 8.5. And this is going to create 3 panels. The third one's going to be a little short, but that's okay because it's just going to be kind of hiding one of our behind the scenes bits. I'm also going to cut 3 panels slightly smaller of white cardstock, 2 for the inside and 1 for the outside, and then I'm going to cut a piece of red felt that's going to sit, inside, as you can see, tucked inside. So I'm going to use one of the white panels, arrange it on the outside center of the 3-panel section, and die cut this pretty scalloped heart from it to create a window that will show one of our next techniques. And then I'm going to use a pencil just to kind of loosely sketch out some pretty lettering. The sentiment here on the front of the card is a heart full of love, and so I'm going to write out A and full of on top and bottom of the card. And then I'm going to use Lulu Lavender and Elderberry memento markers to create some pretty brush lettering. Now, there are 1,001 tutorials online these days for lots of brush lettering techniques. Use the one that you feel suits you the best. I'm also going to go in with that Lulu Lavender and add a little bit of a border around the edge of the card, as well as kind of create some shading on the inside edges of those scallops. Now, for the love part of my sentiment, I am going to stamp with Stays On in Gothic Purple onto one of our sheet metal ovals, and I screwed it up the first time. I smudged my stamp. Yes, I did, but I had just enough time to wipe it off real quick and do it again. And that's really all it took. Worked so well. And then I'm going to set that to dry. Meanwhile, I'm going to get started on what's going to peek through our window. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to put this red felt, kind of inspired, those kids' books where they like Pat the Bunny and all the other things with like the textured bits. I think that's fabulous. So I'm going to kind of take a page from their book and embroider this felt that I've secured with some tear tape on the back. And then I'm just going to use a needle and some white thread to create some little back stitches inside of the scallops, and then do some French knots at the inner points of each of the scallops. And I just think it turns out really cute. Once that's in place, now I'm going to go ahead and secure the rest of the felt, the inside of the card flap, the inner sections of the card. I had a smudge on one of mine. I don't know how it happened. It just did. And I'm going to use my leftovers, some of the die cuts, and I'm just going to pop that over there with some tear tape, and it looks like I planned it, right? Finally, once everything inside is in place, then we can go ahead and affix the front panel with our hand lettering, lining it up with the die cut area. And then we'll use some more tear tape to secure our sheet metal oval that's been stamped. And then because I didn't really need the whole that, I decided to cover it up with a little self-adhesive flat back pearl that I think I got at the dollar store. And that's it. That is the card. I love the texture. I love the different techniques. It's such a sweet card. And while this is a card that comes together quickly, the impact is so huge that whomever you're sending it to, I know they will definitely feel the intention and love that you put behind it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I am Jennifer Vanderbeek, Imagine Artist in Residence. And for more tips and inspiration, please point your browser to imaginecrafts.com.